Hey everybody, it's your boy Shax with a new video. In today's video, we're looking at Rooks again, part 4 of his great journey into World of Warcraft. So let's get into the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. I would really appreciate it. Also, his link will be in the description as well to go and make sure you give him a like and a sub. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, let's get into the video and see how he's doing.
It was a brand new day for the hero of the Horde, Gazaniadak.
He's back, baby.
And it was going to be interesting. I stretched my lanky troll legs and then opened my map to look for the next objective. I was scouting the map in search of some interesting quests. So I closed my map and headed on out. I took a painful shortcut
as per usual.
And then I found this dude who sold a lot of random expensive things, but more importantly, he had quests.
Yeah, that's the rep.
I then left the Great Seal.
I think it is.
I took another painful shortcut, which I instantly regretted, because once again, I was faced by a rat.
Ah, yeah, the rat.
He literally says rat. And then he said it.
I'm his money friend!
And it turns out this rat wants me to try some new invention of his. So I put the stupid pants in the stupid box and then pressed the stupid button, completed my quest, and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, boy.
I saw this mining trainer who taught me how to mine. I then went to this Forge Master dude and bought a hammer and a pickaxe.
Okay.
Then I asked him to train me in the art of blacksmithing. And then I learned you can only have 2 professions at one time. And since I had mining, I thought it made sense. So I learned to make copper braces with a rough sharpening stone. I then learned how to do some Zandalari blacksmithing and left everything else in the shop alone. I then went back to this guy and learned Zandalari mining. I then also learned Monolite deposit and Storm Silver deposit.
Loving adverts.
Nothing beats a Jet2 city break. Book now and get flights, hotels.
I then returned to the blacksmith again and learned everything. Afterwards, I opened
nice.
the tab where I found my
cool. I can't wait to get back to Dragonflight.
Forge thing and discovered to craft anything, I'd need this monolite ore.
Yeah.
And I had no clue how to get it. I
then
tried with the Forge Master, but he didn't have any. I then looked at my professions tab to try to find any information about how to get this ore. I even asked the mining dude, but he couldn't tell me anything. And while I was walking around in a state of pure confusion, I noticed something in the bottom left. They said I could ask questions in the newcomer chat. So I typed out my question.
Oh, he's actually used it?
And after some time, I got no response. I was then met by these 2 dudes who were kind of jumping around on their dinosaurs, so I decided to join in as well. After a while of jumping around on our dinosaurs, I received an invite to join their group, but I was already in a group. And after looking around for a little while, I managed to find the option and I ditched my friend. And found myself becoming a new member of this group.
Hey.
Seemed like we were done here, so we all began to head out. But there was still a little problem. I actually had no idea how to message in the group chat. But unlike the other place, they gave me a response.
/type P part chat, yeah.
I was able to speak in the group chat, where they very kindly welcomed me to WoW. I then took this opportunity to ask my question once again. And I'm yet to see one, but apparently they're just in the wild. And then they started heading off to go do this quest, which was the one I picked up earlier. So I told them that I had it and ran off to join them. I then found myself once again in the dense jungles of Zambia.
Oh god.
I had to awkwardly maneuver my way down this cliff face. And I did eventually find a way down, even if it did shatter both.
Oh my god.
But then I was ganked by some razorwings. And well...
Oh, you died, yeah.
And then I relayed my message as to why I was going to be late for my quest. So I ran back to my body and resurrected, once again. And then finally regrouped with my newfound teammates. Moving on, we made our way to the site, where it looks like a fight had broken out. And I unfortunately discovered the body of handler Buzzkoji. I then accepted
this is where you get the hatchling.
18. I then found myself accompanied by this little dinosaur. I learned a new skill, and then the team regrouped to carry on with the mission. We then arrived in this camp, and I was met by this beast lord, and it seemed like my new objective was to raise this little guy. And I mean, who wouldn't want to raise a dinosaur? I then ran over and unlocked the Flight Master, and then got to work, smacking the dimension.
He's getting there.
For our new dinosaur buddy to eat. And after it was satiated, it returned back to the camp, where I completed my quest. My reward for the quest was an enraged Diamantron fin, which I selected and accepted. And I got this rare upgrade thing. And then I
nice, upgraded.
I was making my way to the next objective when I found this sign thing on a post, which was a bounty for this guy called Jabra Khan.
He's quite a tough one to beat on your own.
I then took this other quest to kill this queen feathered dinosaur. Rallying once again with my team, we found it and attacked. With the 3 of us and the power of friendship, we brought it down.
Power of
I found
friendship.
this button down here, and when I pressed it, it literally sent the baby dinosaur into battle. But anyway, now that the Queen Feather was dead, I was now after Jabra Khan. so I headed off to find his camp. We found him and initiated the battle. But the power of Triceratops and Toothpick was too much for him. I then returned back to this guy to collect my bounty.
Nice
and then
job.
I decided to collect my reward from this guy. But with that quest, I reached level 19, and not too long after, I received a friend request.
Oh,
So I
cool, your
accepted.
first friend
It
request.
turns out they had to leave, so I decided to continue and do some quests.
Time is money.
I then decided it was time for a new weapon, and I recalled the store from earlier sold this great axe. The only problem was, I couldn't remember where it was.
Oh,
So I went
God.
to the guard and asked for some directions.
And
But it didn't seem to be much help. I ran around the Great Seal seeing if there was any indication or maybe another weapon store. Finding nothing, I left and took another painful shortcut. I then thought I remembered where
You
it
like
was,
jumping
so
off them
I followed
cliffs?
down to the docks. But after running around here as well, I was sure this was not the area either. And then about 15 minutes of searching later, I finally found it.
Do you know when they made Zandalar, they should have compacted it. It's way too big for what it is. Like, literally going up the top of the pyramid and jumping off. Like, come on, there's only one way down, which is an elevator, which is like, ugh, boring. Or even put a Flight Master up top of there. It would have been a lot more easier. But yeah, in total, Zandalar was way too big for what it was. Way too big, the capital city. Way too big. It should have been a lot more compact. Just that one pyramid and a little town or whatever would have been fine, and the port would have been fine. But, you know, it is what it is now.
So I bought my great axe.
Oh, yeah, he found it.
And while I was here, I took the opportunity to clear out my bags. I then started this quest over here, which involved me slaying thieving snappers. So I did just that, finishing off the last snapper and not even noticing the big dinosaur that just ran away. I then realized and began my pursuit. And then it just disappeared. I
Yeah.
ran over to where it was, and then I got pushed by something, and it appeared behind me, and then it disappeared.
What?
At this point, I was very confused, but I carried on anyway. And then I found them in this pile of trash. And it turns out this dinosaur was actually the god of garbage.
The god of
It said that
garbage.
my clothes were worth kingdoms of gold, and my weapons cost more than their followers. Even though I'm storing the armor from the tutorial, and I just bought my great axe across the street for 5 silver. But nevertheless, she was pissed. And as punishment, I had to survive the trial of Johnny. So I accepted, and I was turned into a little rat dinosaur.
Oh,
And I had to return to the guy I
oh.
originally got the quest from and bite him. So I ran my way over there.
I remember this. You have to like dodge all the guards, don't you?
And once I reached him, I clicked on him and bit him in the ass. And after a while of chopping cheeks, I was teleported back to the God of Garbage, where I completed this fever dream of a quest and got the hell out of there. And then we decided to explore the west side of Zandalar, since we hadn't been there yet. And on our trek, we found a signpost, which had bounties for a Thump Knuckle and a Saber-Tusk Empress.
He's
And
actually
I
doing all
noticed
the
on
side
map
quests. He's doing
that I
every.
liked
Oh,
the
he's
plot,
found
so I
one.
turned around, and there it was. I ran over and started mining, and got my first monolite ore. And then literally right next to the rock was the Thump Knuckle. The ginger
2 for
gorilla
1,
charged
baby.
at us, so we started smacking away. And after a few minutes being thrown around, it seems that the Thump Knuckle will be the one to get thumped.
Easy claps. Easy.
And then I ran into his Thump Knuckle cave and found some more monolite. We
Hey.
then thumped them once again for good measure. And then I
Welcome
saw
to
a different kind of
Professions.
rock. And after mining, it turned out to be storm silver ore. So I collected it and noticed that my mining level was increasing. We then carried on down the road where we met the Saber-Tusk Empress. I once again sent in the nukes, which, yeah. This one
Missed.
was a little bit more difficult than the Thump Knuckle, but thanks to my teammates' good healing magic, we managed to take it down. And then I found
Nice
this chest down the
job.
hill, which contained a random assortment of items, including a ceremonial nose ring. Found some more monolite, and then we turned in the bounties. and got rewarded with some
Nice.
juicy XP. I then had to speak to this rat called Grease Flare or something.
Goblins will never
Scanned
be
some
goblins
vents,
anymore, they'll be
then found this
rats.
gorilla called King Daka, who's apparently a big mon. So we entered the Gorilla Gorge, where I was met by a bonus objective, which just wanted me to kill these Takani gorillas. But as I ran further into the Gorilla Gorge, I found this itchy gorilla, who wanted me to free some pacifist gorillas. So I got to work, freeing gorillas and killing gorillas. And
That-
after
that
capturing
helps.
some chimps, we finished the bonus objective and leveled up to level 20.
Level 20.
Continuing on our adventure, I ran up these stairs to meet this Zaius.
Surely you'd be going
So I
to
chose
the
these
next
stairs
area
and
now.
Charged in on Zaius, who had this weird like banana stunning ability, but he was no match for the Gaz and took his card.
No match for the gas.
which has a chance of shooting exploding bananas at our targets.
No
So we
way.
scanned some vents, killed more gorillas, and then I followed my friend into this cave where we found King Daka. So I charged in. An epic battle ensued, and after a few minutes of mauling the monkey, he finally fell to the power of the Horde.
Let's go, Lotorogar.
We carried on, then I noticed a star on our map once again, which ended up leading me to this cave called the Den of Zolotal, and inside we found the avatar of Zolotal. And once again I charged in and started smacking the shit out of this dog, and then he charged up this ability, and it started summoning lightning and these weird spiral things on the ground.
Yeah,
it was
don't.
actually, like, genuinely a cool fight because I hadn't seen many monsters with abilities
Yeah,
like this.
is that you actually had a mechanic? Well, this is the start, mate.
I took a shaggy mane. I then returned to the camp and completed my quest. And then we also had some quests on the east side of the map. And as we were running along, we saw these two dinosaurs battling.
Oh god,
I took the opportunity and started smacking the toes of this T-Rex with the help of the.
When I first ever started playing WoW, I did the same thing. Went up and attacked him. Thought, oh yeah, I have to, because you get a quest actually having to go and defeat one of them. I think it is one of them. I can't remember which one. But I went up and tried. Thought, oh yeah, it'd be easy, and literally one shot dead. Like, oh my god, never again. Oh, see what happens to him.
Triceratops. This was going to be an easy fight. Until it
Nope.
decided to attack me as well. It was starting to look bad again.
Yeah, that's up to me. AoE damage and the both coming at you.
Nurofen Express.
Oh, for God's sake, how many adverts?
Forms start to get to work in 8 minutes, lasting for up to 8 hours.
You know that feeling of being so engrossed in the moment?
So I ran back, and since it was still in low health, I knew this was my chance to finish. So I carried on and discovered another bonus objective, and upon completing the objective, we were rewarded with some XP and gold, and I leveled up to level 21.
Nice.
Yet another ability. And I know this happens a lot, but I once again found myself outnumbered, and well...
Is he still arms or is he Fury? I think he's arms,
then
isn't
a
he?
hero emerged from round the corner, and he fought the dinosaurs on his own, and won. And then he came over to me and started casting the spell. And as this light beamed into my cold corpse,
He rezzed you,
I was brought
nice.
back to life. Set on getting my revenge on this big beast bitch, we headed in and started attacking together, and we took it down no problem. I then ran over to this temple looking thing, and met this dwarf dude who wanted me to kill a hippo.
Oh
And this
god.
dude wanted me to kill the dinosaurs that killed me before.
Which bit's this
Once
one?
again, I sent in the nukes. Oh my, not learning from
How
my
did you
previous
not hit
mistakes,
that?
It looked like I was bound to die yet again. But then I experienced this really weird feeling of deja vu. And I swear to my teammate, I'm like a kid who keeps trying to put forks into wall sockets. But I once again got my revenge and killed them all. And then I had to run back here because apparently
You're gonna die a lot more, mate, trust me.
I returned to the dude who gave me my quest, but he looked a little bit more dead this time.
Yeah.
He still had the money on him. And then we ran into this King Catal T-Rex. And after a few minutes of attacking his toes, we put this bitch into the fucking canvas. And then I found the body of Ranger Palu. Carrying on, I found the hippo I was meant to kill, but it was already in battle with another player, which just made it easier to finish off this big beast.
Nice,
I
well
then found this
done.
turtle-looking
You're
dude,
getting
and once
there.
again began to clear up
Res
my
are going
map.
down, getting quest done.
Carrying on, I once again saw a star on the map. Finding the dude, I used my leap ability, and we took him down. And then I started to leave the place, and once again I found myself being attacked by multiple enemies.
Yeah.
My attempts to escape were futile, and it looks like I was going to die.
Oh, that area is horrible. Here comes your friend again.
And then I found this hat on the ground which completed my quest. And then I returned and handed in my other quests, which rewarded me with a new pair of gloves. And another level up, but this time
Level
to
22.
I then unlocked this new ability called Thunderclap. And then I found a familiar looking pile of garbage, and I once again found myself being strangled by the god of garbage. He offered me a quest called Big Huntermon, and apparently we were going to pull a prank on the little dwarf dude for killing animals. So once
Yeah?
again I found myself being turned into a little
Oh,
rat,
no
and
shot.
I ran on my little dino legs to the new objective. After the small run, I made it to the entrance of the cellar, where I had to plant a stink bomb in these crates. But when I tried to leave, the dwarf
Casual
dude started
dinosaur
walking
leaves a
down
stink
the
bomb.
stairs, and he had a knife. I jumped behind him with a sneak attack and stole his boot. And with his boot, I ran away. And then I noticed that the quest wasn't advancing at all, so I ran back and then found the dude just kind of standing here. And at this point, I had no idea what the hell was going on. So I
Oh,
started running
God.
around, clicking on him, trying to make the quest progress in any way. But nothing was working, so I decided to head back to the God of Garbage. So I started rummaging through the garbage once again and talked to the God of Garbage. I ran back to the cellar only to find the dude's boot, and the quest still wasn't advancing. So I tried
Weird.
logging out and logging back in. But it still didn't seem to work. I then figured out that I could abandon the quest, so I did so. I returned to the God of Garbage and ran to the cellar once again, planting the bomb. But this time I thought it was a better idea to wait behind this
Ah,
I came down the stairs and started rummaging through the box. And this time, the quest progressed.
there we go.
So
Okay,
then I
you
took
just
his
did it
boot
wrong, that's
and ran
all.
back to the God of Garbage, and I was finally able to complete my quest. And now I wonder what's next for Gazaniadak.
Man. Oh,
I
he's doing...
suppose we'll find out next time.
Doing dungeons next. Awesome. Well, that's another great video by Rooks. He's coming along. I love watching him, see how he's coming along. He's very good. I've been watching his lives as well. He's been doing very well. It's been good to watch someone new play the game and put their thoughts into it. But yeah, we should leave a like, comment, subscribe on the video, and also I'll leave Rooks' link in the description. Give him a like, comment, and subscribe as well. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.